Fendi's ability to bat away those missiles with jabs, forward tilts, forward airs, and that's the only way he's really going to be able to stay in the neutral game that HugS has kind of made his career on.
Yeah. So FD pick as well, so obviously kind of hard for Fendi to be able to dodge projectiles too, so no platforms to escape on, that kind of thing. So he does have to strictly rely on his phase, like you said, all that kind of stuff. But also make sure he's like spaced far enough away that he doesn't get caught out by his like animation lag, anything like that. No recovery frame issues. So.
And while we have those defensive issues coming out on Fendrick's side, he also has, as he gets juicy forward smash tipper, as long as he can keep HugS above him and keep him off the ground, he can keep juggling him for a lot of percent, and while he has to force those extended edge guard situations, he's going to be able to get those random F smashes and get those kills more reliably, as long as he continues to rack up that percent.
This is kind of a slobber knocker, actually. It's been very like back and forth between the two of them, and they're somewhat even, but HugS has obviously managed to take the first stock. HugS still very high percent though, so Fendi can maybe only get, I don't know,
great grab,
anything.
But Fendi managed to aerial out on the left side of the stage. Nice jab pressure from HugS, but Fendi finds his way back to solid earth.
But he's still got that charge shot too, hoping to use that soon, so he just doesn't get any more percent, and he misses.
This kept Fendi from fast falling back to the ground. It allowed him to kind of mitigate a lot of the defensive options that Fendi had. So while that charge shot didn't connect, it did allow HugS to kind of get more stage presence.
Yeah, I'm feeling Fendi's going to have a bit of an issue here trying to kill HugS because he's at that percent that's like too high to be able to follow up with something, so he's not going to be able to like necessarily get a grab and then into something. You know, so if he up throws him, he goes too high, so he's going to struggle unless he manages to kill him on the ground.
Nice snare coming out, extended edge guard situation, great projectile using from HugS, nice shot.
So we have 4 stocks to 2 as well, and again, HugS is still a very, very high stock, and he keeps managing to get back to the stage. And Fendi's really struggling to kind of take that stock.
Kind of a brave dash tag there from HugS. Fendi finds himself back in center stage. And HugS struggling to get off the ledge. Soft hit in there, going to send him off the left side all the way coast to coast.
Fendi suffering that Marth just a little bit though, and HugS makes it back to the stage again.
Spot from HugS.
I'd like to see kind of like a stylish, like reverse up, you know, the dolphin slash. Reverse it just to take the stock, because he's high enough percent to die. But there you go, he gets him with the up tilt as well.
Another higher percent setup, like you'll see that Marth 2 on floaties, nice power shield coming in, is the first hit side B in the up
B, yeah, the side B up tilt. Yeah.
So while those forward air into down airs won't quite connect, that side B in the up tilt will be that late high percent killing move. Have to see if he makes full use to it. So far the game plan looking like, let's just stack on the percent, I don't care how I get it, because I know I will get the kill eventually.
Okay, he makes it back to stage.
Nice cross up on that sweet spot back there. Ooh, up angle forward tilt.
HugS doing a great job of just being able to edge guard him without even going anywhere near the edge where he might even, you know, fall to his own kind of death. So he's doing really good on just spamming the projectiles at him, not giving Fendi enough room to be able to like come back in a certain way.
He's really limiting all of his options, and he has to kind of struggle to find the 1 or 2 that might work, and even so, HugS is covering him.
Yeah.
Wow, nice cross up B reverse shot. Doesn't get the reverse that he wants, but tags on the percent.
I also noticed Fendi's not kind of a Marth that goes out necessarily against Samus. So obviously Samus is quite kind of slow in the air, very good at like coming back, but in the same way very slow, and Fendi doesn't tend to go out as much. And maybe that's why, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
He went out for the risk, but I think he wanted to slice the bomb, stay away from the trade situation because it kind of knocked him down. And HugS could have gone for the all-in on the double jump downer, which would have been really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But needless to say, 3 stock, HugS takes game 1.
Yeah, changes the color.
No way. No way. Pink Samus till he dies.
What Fendi could go for here as well, like maybe when HugS is recovering, is instead of maybe just going out with a fair, maybe like just threatening the ledge, maybe like just dropping down, threatening maybe a back air, because then that'll limit HugS' options then as well.
Forcing the sweet spot would definitely, especially on a stage like Battlefield, would definitely increase the difficulty of the recovery, but not necessarily change too much of HugS' game plan. But I do like Fendi at least getting a little bit more aggressive on the the off-stage edge guards. Maybe going out, like kind of like grabbing ledge, dropping off, throwing out a back air.
Yeah.
At least threaten something.
Just at least part of the mental game, at least, to just kind of let HugS know that he is being threatened. He might not make it back, because you know a mental game is a strong part of this game.
As I say that, pretty good reversal situation. Fendi goes out for an aggressive edge guard, but he finds his way back, luckily enough.
Oh, and he's just pummeling him with just so many missiles and just threatening so much, and he gets the stock there, charges up the charge shot, and he's ready to go there.
Great job from HugS, threatening the wave dash back on the ledge, but said, nah, I'm just going to forward smash you, man.
See, and then, yeah, maybe Fendi giving him a little too much room to get back. Maybe he needs a better edge guarding plan in terms of how can I threaten HugS. Like making sure he's just not going back to edge, because Fendi will stay just underneath the platform, or yeah, just here. So
I think he's giving HugS a lot of respect here.
There
Wow,
we
see,
go.
that's what I was talking about
That's
earlier.
it, that's the
Grab
one.
ledge, fly up with that backer. He does not have his tether here. Needs to go for the sweet spot, just refresh invincibility, roll up, and
there we go.
that'll do
That's
it.
it. That's all
what we
you
were
need.
talking about.
That's
Maybe
it.
we're coaching. We're
We're
pretty close.
coaching. Yeah, we're too close. Okay, yeah. So Fendi making it back to stage. HugS putting the pressure on as well in the corner of the stage. Fendi kind of struggling to get back to
Wow,
center stage.
great conversion.
Takes him out with a missile and
Reminiscent
gets
of
the charge
the SFAT set from Battle of the Five Gods, the Nair into the flying missile off stage.
shot. So obviously Fendi's got to be a little careful here too, because HugS has got his charge shot, and again he's been putting that pressure on Fendi's shield, just missile after missile, charge shot, all those kind of things. But Fendi's starting to do a pretty good job of kind of
Wow, great
pushing to the edge.
conversion from Hugo. And just snaps right on the ledge. Great fastball on that wave dash down the ledge.
With 3 stocks to 1 here as well.
HugS looking crispy. He's looking great on this day too.
Oh, catches him with the top hot too.
Oh, and the cross up, getting him on that reverse hit of the down smash.
Yeah, I do like how Fendi's been like chipping away. So he's very good at kind of getting the hits on HugS, and he's like getting the percent here and there. But it's that exact part there that he's not quite finishing his food in a way.
That's definitely just the difficult part of Marth versus Floaty. You see that very commonly with Peach, with Puff, and especially with Samus, who has so many great recovery tools.
Yeah, and obviously, like you said earlier, with floaties you can either like side B up tilt, which is hard to kind of get sometimes, and then yeah, you can dare off stage, but that's still hard with Samus's tricky recovery too. So yeah, the Marth does really kick in with this matchup. There are ways around it, but HugS' Samus is
Very
top
good.
top of the world. Yeah, so
And the semi shot, yes!
there it is.
That'll do it. Fendi with getting quickly 2-0'd by Dignitas' own Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah, I
That
think
was
it's
dominant performance from HugS.
It
for
was,
sure.
it was. I think, again, it's the case of being able to get the hits on him was easy enough, but finishing the actual stock was very difficult. Like, the first game we saw that HugS' Samus got as high as like 164, 174, but trying to kill him there, trying to get a hold on him, trying to make sure he doesn't fly away and kind of stay out of your range that's where it gets to.
The beautiful part about